October 15th, that date is locked in. It's coming fast, and it's not just another ordinary day on the calendar. This is the day the government itself has pointed to, a day that will affect the lives of around 100 million people all across the country. That includes Social Security recipients, retirees, SSDI beneficiaries, survivors, spouses, SSI, VA, RRB, low-income individuals, and Medicare beneficiaries. This is one of those moments where everything seems to hit at once. And if you're part of this community, or know someone who is, you already know how critical October is every single year. But this time, it's even more important. We're heading into a stretch where major announcements, changes, and opportunities will unfold, and all of it kicks off on October 15th. This isn't a drill. It's real, and it's coming whether you're ready or not. So today, I'm going to walk you through exactly what's happening on that day, why it matters so much, and how it could affect your benefits, your coverage, and your wallet. First, I want to take a moment to recognize a few people in this community: Christopher, Eugene, and Patricia. All three of them recently took a small but smart step. They reached out to the trusted team of advisors to get help reviewing their Medicare plans. And because of that, each one of them ended up with better coverage, better savings, and a plan that fits their specific needs. They're not alone. Over 4,000 people in this community have made that same call, and the results speak for themselves. Many are saving hundreds or even thousands of dollars a year, simply by reviewing their plan and seeing what options are out there. Why am I talking about this now? Because October 15th is when annual enrollment officially opens for Medicare. And once that window opens, millions, actually about 70 million seniors, will be trying to do the exact same thing at the exact same time. The earlier you act, the better your chances of securing the coverage that works best for you. But that's not the only big thing happening on October 15th. There's something else major taking place that morning, something Social Security beneficiaries have been waiting for all year. On the morning of October 15th, we're getting the official inflation data, the Consumer Price Index for the month of September. That number is more than just a statistic, it's the final puzzle piece that determines the upcoming year's cost of living adjustment, COLA, for Social Security. This will be the third and final data point needed to calculate the 2026 COLA. Once it's released, the Social Security Administration will make the official COLA announcement shortly after. That's when we'll know, for sure, how much benefits will increase next year. Think about how big that is. For tens of millions of retirees, disabled individuals, and low-income seniors, that number determines how much extra money will be in their checks every month starting January. Whether the increase is enough or not, well, that's something we'll find out together. I'd love to hear what you think it will be. Drop your guess in the comments below. In my recent forecast, I shared a pretty specific range based on current inflation trends, but I'm always curious to hear what this community thinks. Will the COLA surprise us? Or will it disappoint, like it often has in the past? Either way, this announcement is coming, and it's coming fast. Then, later that same day, October 15th, the second big event begins: Medicare annual enrollment. Every year from October 15th through December 7th, Medicare beneficiaries have a 7-week window to review their plans, make changes, or switch to better coverage. After December 7th, if you haven't made changes, you're locked into your current plan for the entire next year unless you qualify for one of the few exceptions. I can't stress this enough: plans change every single year. Premiums can rise. Co-pays shift. Deductibles change. And maybe the most frustrating part, your trusted doctor or hospital might suddenly not be in network anymore. This is why reviewing your plan isn't optional, it's essential. Even if you think your plan is fine right now, that can change with one small adjustment from the insurer. And unfortunately, you may not realize it until it's too late. Think about it. How many times have you been surprised by a higher bill, a prescription that's suddenly not covered, or a provider that's no longer in your network? Those surprises can be avoided by doing a simple, free plan review during annual enrollment. Here's how it works. The team of trusted advisors has access to over 20,000 plans nationwide. They'll look at your specific situation, your doctors, your prescriptions, your coverage needs, and your budget and help you find the best options available to you. And here's the best part, it's 100% free. They're not trying to sell you anything. There's no hidden agenda. It's just a way to make sure you're not overpaying for coverage that doesn't meet your needs. And believe me, a lot of people are. In fact, the average person who's called in from this community has saved around $1,100 a year. That's real money that could be staying in your pocket instead of going to unnecessary premiums or coverage you don't need. Some people have saved even more. If you call now before the rush begins, you can get to the front of the line. But if you wait until October 15th or after, you're joining a line of 70 million people all trying to make the same calls. And that means longer wait times and fewer appointment slots. When you do make that call, here's something I highly recommend. Bring your wish list and your questions. Think about what matters most to you. Which doctors and hospitals do you want to keep? Do you want vision, dental, hearing, or prescription coverage? What kind of monthly premium works for your budget? Do you want extra benefits or a lower out-of-pocket maximum? These are the kinds of things that can make a huge difference in the quality and cost of your coverage. And because plans change every year, even a plan that worked for you this year might not be the best option next year. This is your opportunity to make sure you're covered the way you want, not just the way the insurance company decides. Here's the part many people don't realize. No one is going to call you and remind you to do this. No one is going to knock on your door and say, "Hey, you should review your Medicare plan." That responsibility is in your hands. Every year, so many people say they'll do it later, and then December 7th comes and goes. Suddenly they're stuck in a plan they didn't review, paying more than they should, or missing benefits they could have had. I don't want that to happen to anyone in this community. A 15-minute phone call can save you a year's worth of stress, unexpected bills, or unnecessary costs. October 15th is a 2-in-1 day. First, it's the day we find out the COLA increase for 2026, the number that determines how much Social Security benefits will rise next year. Second, it's the start of Medicare annual enrollment, your once-a-year opportunity to make sure your health coverage works for you, not against you. These two things combined make October 15th one of the most important days of the year for seniors, disabled individuals, low-income households, and anyone on fixed-income programs. I want to circle back to something important. Many people assume that because they're comfortable with their current plan, they don't need to review it. But what they don't see is the behind-the-scenes changes that insurance companies make every year. Premiums quietly increase. Deductibles shift. Doctors leave networks. Medications move to different tiers. And before you know it, the same plan that worked great last year is costing you a fortune this year. By reviewing your plan, you protect yourself. You ensure your doctors and medications are still covered, your premiums are where you want them, and you're not missing out on better benefits. Let's be honest, Medicare can be complicated. It's a maze of options, networks, premiums, and coverages. And while you can certainly try to navigate it on your own, most people find it overwhelming. That's where having experienced, trusted advisors makes all the difference. They have the tools, the technology, and the knowledge to sort through those 20,000 plans in just minutes and match you with the one that fits your life best. It doesn't cost anything. It doesn't lock you into anything. It just gives you information and options. And like I've said before, this community has already seen the results. More than 4,000 people have made that call, and many of them are saving hundreds to thousands of dollars. That's money that can go toward groceries, medications, or simply breathing a little easier each month. Here's my advice: don't wait. Call before October 15th. That way, you're at the front of the line when enrollment officially opens. If you wait until after, you're competing with millions of others doing the same thing. And when you do call, be ready with your wish list. Be clear about what you want and need from your coverage. Whether it's zero premiums, lower out-of-pocket costs, or specific benefits like dental or hearing, this is your chance to get exactly what you're looking for. As October 15th gets closer, I'll keep updating you on what to expect, especially regarding the COLA announcement. That number is going to shape the next year for tens of millions of people, and we'll break it down together the moment it's released. In the meantime, if you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any updates. Tap the notification bell so you're the first to know when I post new information. And most importantly, share this video with anyone who could benefit: family, friends, neighbors, co-workers, anyone on Medicare or Social Security. A simple share could save someone a lot of stress and a lot of money. Let's make this clear. October 15th inflation data is released and COLA is officially announced. October 15th Medicare annual enrollment begins. December 7th enrollment window closes. These are the key dates that shape the next year for millions of people. And by acting early, you give yourself the best chance to maximize your benefits, secure the best coverage, and keep more money in your pocket. So here's your friendly reminder: no one's going to make that call for you. This is your chance to take charge of your benefits. A quick, free review can make all the difference, not just financially, but in peace of mind. I'll keep tracking everything as the announcements roll in and bring you the most important updates. Until then, stay prepared, stay informed, and don't underestimate the power of taking action early. Thank you for being part of this community. And again, a big shout out to Christopher, Eugene, Patricia, and the thousands of others who've already taken steps to secure their future. Make that call. Protect your coverage. And let's be ready for October 15th together. If you're new here, subscribe for daily updates. Like this video to help more people see it. Share it with anyone who might need this information. October 15th is coming fast. Let's be ready.